Thank you very much, President Yanis, a very good colleague in the diplomatic arena, District Governor, past District Governor, respected audience on the table, dear new Rotarians, fellow new Rotarians, spouses, invited guests from different Rotary clubs, ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to you all. It's a great honor and privilege for me to wear two hats this evening because I have been instructed by my club president, the sponsoring club, Berlin International, to represent them officially along with our treasurer and his beautiful spouse. And at the same time, as an honorary member of this club, to share some of my experience in Rotary. Actually, through Rotarische movement, I joined in the year of 1980. This great movement, it is going to be soon 32 years. And I have been in different countries, serving as a diplomat in different continents. So I had the privilege of being member of different Rotary clubs, and I have already served 4 times as club president. And also deputy district governor and in other positions. I've attended 2 Rotary International Convention. So I think now I have at least some experience. To me, Rotary is actually a different way of life. It's my second career after being a career diplomat, I will say. I really enjoy making friends through Rotary and also to help the ailing humanity, or wherever there is some problem, to try to be a part of a group of people who can try at least make an effort to solve that problem through, of course, the means or the platform of Rotary. Our master of the ceremony has requested me to say a few words on polio. When we talk about polio, Bangladesh is a success story. In South Asia or in our part of Asia, you all know that Bangladesh is now free from polio. But if you ask me, it's a great honor for me to share this information with you, because at least 1 or 2 countries are still there who still has the challenge to overcome the scourge of polio, or the polio problem. When all these things started actually in the mid-80s, when Rotary took on itself the End Polio campaign, at that time still we were very young, I'm talking about mid-80s, long time back, and we found that everyone in Rotary as a member or their support group, they wanted to help. Because if I talk about, I'm talking about Bangladesh, because in Bangladesh actually even in the 80s it was a problem. I have one of my cousin brother who is working in New Jersey now. He used to work for Pfizer before. He lost one of his arm through polio. He was a brilliant student and everything. In the long run, he got a job with Pfizer, which is one of the famous multinational. But since at an early age he didn't get the vaccination at the right moment, so that was the problem. And even he comes from very educated parents. Both of them were university teachers. But unfortunately, he's still with that crippled hand. So, from my family commitment, I was already with them. And in Bangladesh, from the mid-80s, we had regularly the annual immunization day. And not only that Rotary came forward, UNICEF and the Health Ministry of the government, along with the local government, the municipalities, all joined in hands. And every year we have those immunization day, mainly where the publicity is done by Rotary. They also finance something, and other things come from UNICEF, WHO, local government, and of course the Health Ministry. And then in these 20 plus years, almost 30 years, now we are a success story. And you will be happy to learn that already from UNICEF, they give us this recognition of a successful fight against polio in Bangladesh. But also Rotary is also promoting this. So I just wanted to share this evening this good news with you. We are one of the polio-free country in Asia. And Asia is a part of the world. And let me also take this opportunity to bring you the greetings of all the members, not just the president of Rotary Club of Berlin International. Our president is Rudolf. He sends you his greetings. For some reason he couldn't be here tonight. He is otherwise engaged. But I want to say that we are very happy to be the sponsor of this great club, because e-clubs give you an opportunity to, as Mario Paladino, who used to be our member as well, now is a charter member of this club, you have seen how easy it is to get in touch with Rotarians or Rotary supporters around the world through e-club activities. First time I came to know about this thing when I was, as an ambassador, quite busy in Morocco. We didn't have many clubs in Rabat, only 2. So I had to do many of my makeups through e-club, through the internet. I came to know how good it is. And then when Mario told me that there will be an e-club in Berlin soon, and then I got the invitation from the president, a good friend of ours, then I thought, why not join that club as well? And now as an honorary member, I'm with you. E-clubs give you other opportunities as well. You learn about activities in other part of the world, not just make friends, other projects as well. That is another thing. And of course, for the very young professionals, it is good because sometimes they don't get the leave when they want to go and do some Rotary activity, but they can easily, through this e-net, do their makeup or at least attend their meeting. So it's wonderful. It's a wonderful idea of Rotary to open this avenue of activity or membership. It's fantastic. I would like to complete my address this evening by encouraging the young Rotarians or the very new Rotarians of this club to actually open up your heart and try to become friends with your fellow Rotarians and go for very good projects. But always keep in mind, those projects should be actually in tune with the need of the place where your club is situated. In your case, you are situated all over the world, so you can raise funds through your activities for some other projects and do matching grant projects with some countries in one of the parts where it is developing. That is one. You can do something since you're based in Berlin, exactly for Berlin. I give you one or two examples. When I was president of Hammersmith Rotary Club, which is in west of London, our main activity was annually to raise funds for the elderly people, because they're alone. They generally your family members don't live with them. You raise the fund, give them a Christmas gift, spend time with them. They're very happy. Because Hammersmith is not a poor part of London; it's a rich part. They need actually somebody to be with them when they're celebrating something. When we were in New York, I was president of the Upper Manhattan Rotary Club. We actually did program with the church, especially in the Harlem area. Harlem area is comparatively poor than Middle Manhattan or Lower Manhattan. So we raised a lot of fund and celebrated to fundraising Christmas in a different way with them. But in China, it was fantastic when I was president of the Beijing Rotary Club. Not only I represented Beijing and China at the Chicago 100-year convention, but I learned that through the money we got from our fellow clubs in Hong Kong, millions of dollars, we were immunizing or fighting against hepatitis B all over China. And don't think that I haven't checked it. As club president, I traveled thousands of kilometers overnight to go and see, because it's a very disciplined country, the vaccination slips, and went from home to home to take picture and meet the young children, maybe only a few years old, 2 or 3 years old. Vaccination against, you understand, hepatitis B. But it was different when I did it in Bangladesh as president of Baridhara Club, because we had flood problems and other things. We raised funds to fight and we provide relief activities. So those are different in different countries. We did I-camps in Rabat when I was president-elect. So in Germany, you have to do it according to the need of the city or the locality where you belong. And this is project, because project is our main thing. We have actually assembled together for service, but so through service we develop everlasting fellowship. Some of my fellow members who serve with me even visit me in other countries, spending their own money, because we build a long-lasting friendship. Rotary is like that. Not just we meet over Facebook or Twitter. We meet physically because friendship is so strong. So please, fellow Rotarians, take this opportunity to enjoy a different kind of life, which is the life of a Rotarian, and actually be effective in serving the community. I thank you all. A very good night to all. Thank you. Thank you.